I couldn't find my voice to scream. A face took shape. Yeah.
二人の間通り過ぎた風はどこから寂しさを運んできたの泣いたりしたその後の
Okay, we're back with a game called Lift Your Spirits. Yeah, I'm kind of scared. In this game, I didn't see exactly what the warning is, but when I booted it up to record, it gave a warning, so I'm apprehensive. But it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to have like the vibe, but not actually scary. But I'm an easily scared person, so I don't do horror. Okay, I don't. But I don't think this is gonna be too scary for me. I think I could handle this level of scary, possibly, hopefully. If so, I might not finish this, and this game might not be uploaded. But if I do finish it, you will be seeing this. But I'm gonna laugh through my pain, and we're gonna play this game. So let's pull it up, and yeah, let's get into it. Alone on a Friday night, and I'm spinning it here. My fingers were sluggish as they typed out the last bit of conclusion needed to finish off my paper. Late night essays. Ha! Memories. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I didn't even bother spell checking the rest. My dragging the cursor across to close the document. Yep. When you're just over it, you're over it. Alright, time to submit it. I typed out my regards to Mr. Holtzman. Kindly find the attached file of assignments. Your student. We're gonna go with I? Yes, I. Stifling a yarn, I turned on my phone to check the time. 2:53 a.m. The universal spirit of losing sleep and gaining IBAS as a college student came to grace me in its hold once again. It seems. At least it's the weekend. Turning off the computer, it suddenly hits me how quiet it was without my fingers typing away at the keyboard. Everyone else had left. The campus was open 24/7, but who else was dumb enough to push their luck in submitting their assignment this late? I consider myself lucky Mr. Holtman gave me an extended deadline, otherwise I'd be screwed. Still, there were also the rumors, disembodied voices echoing empty rooms, heavy footsteps stepping down the halls. Those who were lucky claimed to see a black silhouette around the vending machine at the end of the corridor, staring at. I wasn't the superstitious type, but I had to admit the eerie silence of being the only person here gave me the creeps. I was recalling. Oh my goodness, that threw me off. Okay, focus. I'm good. I was recalling all the gossip spread around the student body when a sound made me perk up. I glanced behind me over the monitor to see if someone had come in. Nobody. I ignored the goosebumps rising on my arm as I gathered up my items into my bag. Superstitious or no, I'm done what I came here for. Time to go. I stumbled to the elevator and tapped the button. It rumbled to lift slowly, making its way up to my floor. Just a couple of more minutes and I'm out of here, I assured myself. I don't know why, but I found myself constantly checking behind me as if expecting someone there. Yet it's always empty every time I look. I tapped the button and made some more. I would never be in this place. Like, you don't have a laptop that you could have, like, did in your dorm room or something? I would have typed this out on my laptop. I would not have went to a computer room. The hairs at the back of my neck stood as if I was being watched. Or at least had that one friend that would stick there with me until the end. I will freaking buy you dinner after this. Just stay with me. I don't want to be alone. The hairs at the back of my neck stood as if I was being watched. I clenched my fists, ignoring how sweaty they felt in my pockets. You don't have pepper spray or something? What is this breathing? Is there someone behind me? I jumped. The door slid open as I released the breath I didn't realize I was holding. Who was breathing? I didn't even consider looking back as I stepped inside, refusing to turn around until the doors closed. The chipper background music they played calmed me down somewhat. I'm almost in disbelief they were still playing it at this hour. Almost. I pressed the button for the ground floor, the elevator moving with a small jolt. With nothing to do but wait, I stared at the number slowly descend. The allure of the elevator was starting to make me sleepy. I thought of the things I could do once I get home just to distract myself for the rest of the ride. A shower for sure, microwave dinner prop. I blinked up at the flickering light. The elevator shuddered and came to an abrupt halt. The music cut out. This is why we don't come here at night. I tried the buttons for the ground floor, then the rest. Unresponsive. This is why we don't stay on campus by ourselves in the computer room to finish a freaking essay. That's why I finish all my assignments like as soon as possible, and ahead of time if possible. Oh my goodness. You don't have your phone? You don't have a phone? Do you have a phone? Pressing the intercom button gave nothing but static. Hello? No, no, no. This can't be happening. Taking a moment to compose myself, I called out. Is anyone out there? I'm stuck in here. Help! I started slamming the door as panic took hold. There had to be someone out there. I don't like this atmosphere. I don't like this. You don't have a phone? Pull out your phone! Help, please. I'm in here. I didn't stop for a good minute, getting more and more desperate as tears well up in my eyes. Oh, why now? Why me? I knocked my forehead against the door in a slump, ready to curl up and cry. I mean, on the bright side, no weirdos can get to you in here, so the worst outcome, you just sit here until morning. You're not superstitious, right? So you don't believe in ghosts. Nothing's gonna happen. I knocked my forehead against the door in a slump, ready to curl up and cry. This sucks. What I was about to turn before I felt a chill run up my spine. The air felt heavy. Is this claustrophobia? I said again. I don't think I had a fear of closed spaces. Unless there was a rasping moan from behind me. No! Don't turn around! I turned my head and screamed. Across me was a growing blotch of darkness, an oozy mass that seemed to melt through the walls. I stumbled away, my back flat against the doors. Oh! A hand emerged from the withering form, grasping at the edges. My headphones. Foul-smelling black... Oh. A foul-smelling black inker dripped from its fingers. Another arm followed it, clinging to the other side. My headphones keep falling. It's like my headphones are over this too. Oh my goodness. Another arm followed suit, clinging to the other side. I couldn't look away. Oh, okay. I couldn't find my voice to scream. A face took shape. Yeah. A pair of hollow eyes and a manic grin was with several teeth. It seemed to smile directly at me. I blacked out. Huh? I heard a voice, panicked and flustered, from above me. A person was looming over me, visibly worried as I blinked back to consciousness. You're alive! I couldn't really check for a pulse, so... Anyway, are you alright? Ew, don't touch me, that's rude. I think I'm okay. I think so. I'm glad. Didn't mean to scare you back there. What do you mean didn't mean to scare you back there? I realized I was still in the elevator, but now with a stranger twiddling their thumbs in front of me. How did you get in here? They were taller than me, looming a few good inches past my head. Their limbs looked even more awkward in the baggy sweater they had. I wasn't sure if they forgot to wash away their makeup or if they just hadn't slept for 3 days straight. Probably both. College students, honestly. I realized they were staring at me as well. Their eyes focused on me a little too long, as if they had forgotten how to blink. So I suddenly remembered the last thing I saw, that creepy shadow from the wall. Before you were here, there was something crawling out of the walls. I know it sounds insane, but I swear, wait, I know it sounds insane, but I swear it looked straight out of a horror movie. The stranger looked nervous. Crap, they think I'm nuts. Don't look at me like that. No, I believe you, for sure. Yeah, no. You saw it too? Well, sort of. I'm sorry, I was really trying to be sneaky. That must have been uncomfortable to watch, huh? Come again? What are you saying? Well, I heard you yelling for help and I couldn't just leave you alone, so I did the next best thing I could. Are you saying that was you? What kind of thing? No, are you saying that was you? We're not gonna go into now. Oh, yes, in a way. There's really no easy way to say this, but I'm not alive. Not the way you are. Did they mean, you mean like a ghost? The stranger lit up appreciatively. Basically, you must have heard the rumors, right? Well, it's me, in the flesh. Well, sans the flesh. Believe them? Stick your hand through them. I believe you. I'm not denying what I saw. I feel this isn't the worst situation to be meeting a ghost for the first time. The stranger gave a sigh of relief. Thank you for trusting me. I asked for your name, but I already know that it's Sai. How did you? I've been watching you for a while. Okay. Excuse me? Tonight, I've been watching you for a while. Tonight. It's not safe to be alone this late. Oh, okay. Okay. Just tonight, okay. I would know. Oh. What have you seen? Before. Oh, did she die here? That took a turn. Um. Before I could ask further, they straightened. Anyway, I stuck around to see you write your paper. I don't necessarily agree with your hypothesis, but interesting nevertheless. Thanks, I guess. Nobody asked for your... What? It's either be a freaking, normal and decent person or just be straight up rude. No, I'm not gonna say that. Thanks, I think. They gave a shy smile. She's cute. I like her. No problem. This wasn't the way I expected my night to go, but I guess the sooner I accept it, the better. I should probably ask for their name instead of calling them a stranger. You know my name, but what about yours? Oh, they looked away, fingers picking at their sleeves. I don't remember. I know who I was and what I did when I was alive, but not my name. Strange, isn't it? Have you ever thought of picking one yourself? Their eyes widened as if the thought never occurred to them. I never needed a name, but if I were to have one, I always liked the way Alma sounds. It's perfect. It's perfect, love. It's freaking perfect. Their smile widened. Thank you, Sai. Alma went back to twiddling their fingers. We stood in silence for a while, engaging on what to say next. I kept glancing back at their hands, wondering if they feel as solid as they look. They knew I was staring, but didn't seem to mind, waiting patiently in front of me. My thoughts were running wild, from deprivation and shock to actually form words past our introduction, to be honest. They started humming softly as if to fill the silence. That's when it hits me. For a ghost, it could easily be a student just like me. I have to ask, how did you, Alma had a knowing look in their eyes. Oh man, it's honestly kind of embarrassing. You know, why not? Should I not have insist? I'm sorry. I kind of just want to know. Despite having no blood flowing through their veins, their cheeks seemed to darken. Ooh, we don't have to get into it. But I really want to know, please. They hesitated before nodding. Promise you won't make fun of me. Promise. Okay. So I was staying late working on an assignment just like you. No one was around. Even back then, I was known as a loner most of the time. It didn't bother me. While I was working, I got thirsty. No big deal. So I headed over to the vending machine. They paused, hands shaking. They clapped at their wrist and it marketing. Just a soda. Not too much to ask, right? I paid for the darn thing, but somehow my hand got stuck in the dispenser. I pulled and pulled and yeah, they struggled a bit before I waited for them to continue. It fell. I felt my whole body being crushed under the weight. I couldn't even cry out for help. And the whole time my hand was still stuck on the thing. Not that I could even tell. I think my wrist was beyond saving at that point. They sunk in themselves. I died trying to get some sleep, so how pathetic is that? It's not. I'm sorry that happened to you. I put my hands on there. It passed right through, giving an ice cold chill at my fingertips, but Alma seemed to appreciate it nevertheless. They looked at they looked up at me, their nervous hands finally coming. I've never told anyone about it before. I didn't think it would feel this freeing. Thank you. You know, I think you're a really great person. I want to help you get out of here. I tilted my head. How are you going to do that? I can try some things, that is, if you trust me. They clapped their hands excitedly. Okay, here we go. You might want to hold on to some. Uh, Before I could ask further, the elevator began to drop. My heart plunged into my throat as my weight shifted upwards. Oh my god. Hang on, let me focus. The buttons for each floor flashed beside me. I closed my eyes shut and decided to trust them. It felt like a roller coaster heading straight to the ground. The air wheezed around me. I grit my teeth and clenched my hands, knuckles probably white if I bothered to look. And just like that, it stopped. I yeeped as the elevator jolted. Oh, I thought that was a different sound. I thought it was like my skull splashing against the thing as I dropped. But no, it's just my butt hitting the floor. I landed on my butt with a smack. I blinked my eyes open to Alma, tapping silently. They looked over to see me on the floor and gestured towards the doors. They creaked open as if manually pulled apart by unseen force. My jaw dropped as I realized they really did bring me to the ground floor. You really did! I did! I never got to do that before, and that would have went wrong. I couldn't believe my eyes. I stood and threw my arms around Alma, only to completely pass through them. They yeeped and backed away to the wall. You ever seen them before you do that? I don't appreciate feeling hands inside of me. It's gross. Oh, sorry. I gathered myself and stepped through the doors, Alma following suit. Sure enough, the lobby was empty, the clock on the wall indicating it was close to 4 a.m. now. Well, I guess this is it. I turned to see them trying hard not to reach for their hands, fingers twitching, intertwined with one another. It's all happened so fast. It's sunk in that now I could leave and go home right now if I wanted to. Alma, thank you. I appreciate it. They nodded understandingly. I stood there for a moment as they looked at me before altering their eyes. They were waiting for me to leave. I grasped at my phone inside my pocket. How come you never pulled out your phone once? That whole time you was in the elevator. You could've. Like, you didn't even try your phone once. I thought you didn't have it or something. I grasped at my phone inside my pockets, mustering the courage to ask what I was about to ask. Would you ever want to hang out again? They did a double check. They did a double take. Huh? Would you want to? Yes! But why would you want to? Why wouldn't I? I like you. Once again, their cheeks darkened despite being them. I like you too. Yeah, I'd love to hang out again. Great! Preferably when I'm, not stuck and helpless in the elevator. My heart skipped a beat as they laughed lightly. Preferably, of course. I'll see you next week. Yes, don't worry about a time or place. I can always find you whenever you are in this building. Kind of unsettling, but okay. Stay safe, Sai. I waited and headed towards the entrance, pulling my phone out to call for a driver from one of my apps. When I turned to look back, they were already gone. Good ending to Friends for Life or more. Honestly, that was cute. I thought this might be dark, but it's actually cute. I liked it. It was a cute game. It kind of freaked me out for a minute there, but we don't talk about that. That is over with. But yeah, that was Lift Your Spirits. Honestly, yeah, lift your spirits, literally. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy. Fantastic game by the creator. Wonderful job. I'd love to see more from you in the future. Art sounds so freaking adorable. But yeah, we're gonna end it here in I heard something beside me. But yeah, we're gonna end it there and bye. Awkward goodbyes are my forte at this point. But yeah, see you guys later. Next video. Bye.